Hey, soul family, welcome back. All right, y'all, let's tap back in. Okay, y'all, Hercules is having busy this morning. Okay, all right, y'all. Overall energy, the wheel of fortune. Okay, your actions depend on which way your wheel of fortune goes. If it's going to keep rolling or is it going to stay stagnant, right? I feel like this new moon in Taurus, it's kind of like sitting down and saying, okay, I need this wheel of fortune to keep moving. What do I need to do to keep this in action, right? Y'all stay with me. All right, let's get a prayer. Beloved ancestor, spirit guides to the Most High God, I call on Archangel Michael for protection. Anybody sending anything physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, please block and blind them. I call back our energy. Send theirs back with full forgiveness in all forms to the universe at this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the Most High God. All right. Decisions. Like it's up to you, right? And collective, you figure this out. You're like, okay, it's like you have the cheat code of what you need to do to keep your wheel of fortune rolling. Okay? And that depends on people, places, and things. Okay? That we deal with, we entertain, things like this, right? It's all about keeping that energy cleansed so you can keep rolling, okay? All right. And staying connected to people that's unhealed will keep you in a stagnant energy, which we notice, right? Um, it's okay if you're still like learning, but you have to be mindful, right? Planting seeds. Y'all, somebody planted some bad seeds here, and now the wheel is stagnant for them, right? Craftsmanship, invention. So, with this being said, you can possibly use sounds. Y'all hear sounds in the background? Singing bowls. Keeping your energy cleansed while you're in this craftsmanship energy. Sitting quietly. What was I saying just on the daily energy check-in? You hear it? It's stillness. It's quiet. Where you can sit with yourself. You know what you're doing, right? Because you want to be careful of the seeds that you plant. Somebody planted some bad seeds here and nothing is growing, okay? Okay? And their craftsmanship is not, it's in reverse, okay? Now, collective, you're over here, invention, and you're tapping in. You're doing what you need to do, right? We'll put you on one side and put these people on the other side. Now it's time for you to go explore. Meanwhile, somebody else's magic is backfired because they tried to play with the free spirit and with the rebel. Okay? Now somebody can't breathe. See what I'm saying? Because what you focus on grows. But you have that understanding. You understand that, right? So if we're focused on our invention, standing our integrity, cleansing out the energy, there's that L again, okay? You definitely could be Native American, okay? Y'all just peep game right there, okay? Your native beloved ancestors always look to the stars, to the sky, okay? To the animals, to the land. This is what you're called to do. Y'all, somebody here, they don't got this kind of focus, okay? Because they too focused on this over here. So that's what's growing. That's why their wheel of fortune is stagnant and yours is not. And it's like, okay, it's time to figure this out, right? This could be these people over here is planting bad seeds. I heard bad intentions, judgment, King of Wands, and somebody's pissed because they can't be sneaky around you. Because you might be like myself and walk outside and you hear an owl, see a red bird, okay, and then a vehicle rolls by and it's got ending, you know what I'm saying, on the vehicle, on the truck, and you're like, oh, okay, thank you, spirit. Somebody don't know how, like, you pay attention to the signs and synchronicities here, how you know things are happening. And you're like, well, there's an ending, and then boom, there's another tower. And they're like, well, how did you know that? Because the signs was right there. This Emperor in reverse. There is a King of Wands Emperor in reverse here that went the whole wrong direction, planting bad seeds. And now they're sitting here and they're watching and they're like, why is it not growing? Because you have bad intentions. Somebody here was wishing ill will on your Wheel of Fortune, child. That's why they magic backfired. Tell me about that. Invention, sounds, adventure. That's the truth. You knew what you needed to focus on. Because you don't want to plant bad seeds. You already planted bad seeds in the past, right? And it's like, nah, I'm cool. I ain't doing this, right? Alright, tell me here about the truth. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Because you don't play with that type of energy. Somebody wants to send a message and cause illusions, okay? Could be a Sagittarius, masculine energy in reverse. Okay, King of Cups in reverse. Somebody could have heavy fire in their chart. Or this could be a cusper. Okay, my hands itching because they need some money. They know you know how to flip the bag 10 ways. They don't know how to do it because they keep playing bad seeds over here. Okay, somebody here can't stop playing in Karmic City. And that is a problem. And they keep finding themselves in these situations and they wonder why, okay? But it's because they keep planting bad seeds, which collective, that has nothing to do with you, right? Now somebody could be watching and they could be learning, okay, from you. And now they ready to flip the bag too. But it's like, okay, how do I get to this point? Well, first you got to recognize people, places, and things around you. What is their intentions? What is it that you need to be focused on? Are they a distraction in your life? What's going on here, right? Because y'all know Taurus is about stability. Taurus is all about, you know what I'm saying? They want the finer things in life. Okay, so it's like, how are you going to get to this point if you keep planting bad seeds and being a follower instead of a leader? You got to step up with integrity. This group over here don't have integrity. They lie, steal, deceive, manipulate. You know what I'm saying? So then they wonder why nothing is working out, but it's because of the seeds that they keep planting, right? Well, you've been over here on your journey standing in your integrity. That's why people can't handle your energy, right? They don't know what to do with that energy because they're used to being around people that wear a mask, okay? They used to being in a clown circus. That's what it is, right? Yeah. Tell me about this King of Cups coming toward the collective. Okay, there's a Knight of Swords here that stopped this King of Cups from coming toward you. Whoever this person is, okay? That could have been the authorities. The spiritual authorities, too, on top of that. Because, you know, you got a lot of people sitting in spiritual court right now. And their fate is in Spirit's hands. And they're sitting over here. And a lot of people don't believe in that. But everything that happens in the spiritual realm now is manifesting on the physical. And it's like, you better get your act together because Spirit's been watching you plant your seeds. Is it good or bad? Like, what has been your intentions this whole time? What was you going to do, you know, whenever you got this? Because, you know, God's never, ever going to drop you a blessing if you ain't got no discipline and if you ain't ready. Y'all hear, look, it's starting to rain. It's thundering now. Because at the end of the day, there are some things here. You got to cut the fat meat off. You can't get your blessings and then go back to Karmic City and share it with people who never supported you from the beginning, right? Spirit will block your Wheel of Fortune and say, we're going to have to set you down some more because you still ain't learned your lessons, right? Something about this. All right. So it could also be a King of Cups and a Knight of Swords that's been stopped in their tracks from coming toward the collective. Just take it where it resonates. It could be a water sign, air sign here, okay? That they have been stopped dead in the tracks. And a fire sign. This could be 3 different masculines, divine, feminine, okay? That done something to you on your journey to keep you from creating something. And they kept planting bad seeds and kept watching and kept throwing magic and doing this. And now Here they are sitting over here and they all sitting in a bad situation. And now they screaming, Divine Feminine, come save me, come save me. And you like, no, that's not good for my health. I can't come save you. Right? That's not good for my spiritual health. Tell me here about this. These three masculine energies. Queen of Swords in reverse. They're all cold. They're all calculated. Seven of Cups in reverse. Now they don't have no kind of out. You got to go through this in order to get through it. Like, that's just what it is. And now everybody wants to fight because they're tied up, and you're like, well, that has nothing to do with me. Like, I've been over here minding my business, doing my work, while you was over here minding my business, right? Something about this. Woo, chill. Tell me about this other side over here. Because you see how they move from their side over here trying to move to your timeline. Something about childhood, okay? Healing. These could be some people from your childhood. They need to get their life together. And now they looking at you and they're like, well, I need your help. And you're like, I already tried to help you. You don't want to help yourself. Like, you got to be a part of your own recovery, right? Something about this. Tell me about this Emperor in reverse, this King of Wands. They can't create. Eight of Pentacles, Chariot. They could be looking at some jail time, maybe possibly going to the hospital. They trying to blind everybody to what's going on here. Fake and finessers. Do you know what I just realized? Okay, this is really, really wild, okay? You got this Emperor and this King of Wands over here on this side, okay? That keeps planting bad seeds. Okay, Divine Feminine, y'all stay with me. But then you got this King of Swords, this King of Cups that is coming over here to your side. And it's like, did they get roped into something? And it's like, now they want to come to the winning team over here. And they're like, oh, no, hold on. Y'all trying to tie me into this. Y'all pay attention. Class in session. And then there goes the thunder. Yeah. They Five of Swords, these people. So now they want to come over here and they're like, hold up, I'm trying to avoid this tower. How do I avoid this tower? But they don't have strength. Yeah, this could be two people trying to get in touch with you and they can't get in touch with you. They watching you, Queen of Wands. They're watching heavy too. But you still got this King of Wands and this Emperor in reverse over here that's still up to no good. Because, see, they don't believe fat meat's greasy. Whoever these two people are over here. Everybody else possibly done got smacked with towers and now their life's being rearranged. But you still got two hard-headed ass masculine energies over here that think that they're God. Oh, they think they're God. They're thinking you should worship them and do what they say. Honey, somebody can have a God complex here, okay? Real narcissistic energies. Okay, y'all remember yesterday I was picking up on the narcissist, arguing with the narcissist. It could be these two right here. Yeah, 1333. Tell me about these narcissists here that thinks that they run everything. Okay. Their confidence is shot to hell. They still trying to conceal something. Financial security is in reverse. And you eclipse their ass out. Balanced emotions is in reverse. Honey, their emotions is all over the place. They don't know what to do because plot, planning, and strategizing, I heard with that organization, now done got them in a situation. Now the organization's done kicked them out. Well, tell me about courthouse in reverse. Something didn't go in somebody's favor and they told them that it was going to. Okay. Now they in despair. Somebody may be trying to find a place to live, trying to find a job, and all kind of shit. But they said that whatever went down in court, that they was going to be able to take you out, and that's not the case, though. Okay? Now this man is in his thoughts, Divine Feminine, because he's like, how did you get over these obstacles and delays? I minded my damn business. That's what happened. I was over here, but I was planting good seeds, and I was working on my invention here, okay? And cleansing my energy and cleansing out the shit that you were sending to me at the same damn time, right? And it's like they want to come now. Their people want to come over here and cause illusion. It's like, no, like y'all was a part of that too. Like you finna have to go over there with them. Cause I swear, like this King of Cups and this Knight of Swords here that was stopped, they're trying to play like they wasn't a part of something. But Spirit saying, liar, liar, pants on fire. 1555. Your lying ass was a part of some shit too with these people over here. House in reverse. Something about an occupation. Divine Feminine. What did I say the other day about your occupation got some people bothered? Because you are the Wheel of Fortune here. You know how to bring it in. You know how to flip the bag and do what you need to do, right? And it's like jealousy. This is a whole group of men from your past that is jealous. It could even be your father as well. They're upset because you went out and you created something from nothing. And now they angry. Now they're mad. Now they want revenge. Now they want this. So now they go sign up with this organization. Well, listen, do this, blah, blah, blah. And they still ended up on the losing end of things. Now, I just want to say this, right? It took all y'all to come after one woman. I'm just saying, do you know how powerful she is? Okay. Apparently you didn't. Apparently you had no clue. You don't know the forces that stand behind that woman. And that's the thing, Divine Feminine. Okay? They didn't know. Divine Masculine, I could be talking to you. You're in your feminine energy, right? You got a group of men that's mad as hell at you. Okay? And it's because you're on top of your Wheel of Fortune. You doing the right thing. You planting good seeds and they planting bad seeds. Y'all just take it where it resonates. Okay? I'm just saying. Pause person. Got a message about going to prison. But see, that was supposed to be your fate or your destiny, right? You're supposed to be in poverty, great fortune in reverse. You were supposed to be in prison. And this ex-lover is supposed to just run off in the sunset. Or whoever these fucking people are, family, friends, whatever. They was all supposed to run off into the sunset. And they were supposed to have this happy new beginning. But your head had to be on the platter. You had to be the sacrifice before they could run off to this happiness, right? Pay attention. Child. Somebody people is delusional here, okay? And that's why you don't fuck with them. Look, crystal water just rolled by. Because you made it crystal clear. I'm pure as the water. Like, you can't come over here messing around with me because I've already cleared up my karmic debt. I've already broke my generational curses. Now, it's my fruitful season. I've already planted my seeds. Now they're growing. Stay off of my garden. Stay out of my yard, right? Divine Masculine, what are you saying? I've already done the work. Like, stay off of my garden. Stay away from me. Okay? The Thief. Something about the Thief. Great fortune. Prison. Divine Masculine, whoever stole from you, they're all going to prison now. Don't be crying for these people. Okay? Because they did this to themselves. Because right now, they're probably all on your phone talking about, oh, I need your help to do this. I need this. I need this. And Spirit says, I dare you. I dare you to go over there. Because this tower going to smack you too. Because you was already supposed to learn that lesson. They didn't fuck with you. Was they worried about where you was sleeping, where you was eating, how you was living? When they was living high on the hog, now all of a sudden they ass done got smacked with a tower and the Wheel of Fortune has turned here. So now what's going on? Now they're like, oh, I need you. Oh, but at first they didn't even see your ass. They didn't care what was going on with you. Pay attention now, class in session. You need to know your self-worth here. Because you're dealing with a bunch of thieves that's headed to prison anyways. Because they try to steal from everybody. Period, poo. Okay? Woo, chill, because they ain't high honor. Sudden wealth in reverse. Because they know you got some unexpected income coming in. Now they need you to break bread. Because they done been over here spending all their money. Now they need you to break bread. Was they in the gym shooting with you? No, they wasn't. 2017, 18, or 19 could be significant. Somebody took a journey. Yeah. All right, y'all. Ooh, that got deep. All right, peace, love, and light.